Hello everybody, how's it going? Big LT here. Welcome back to another Let's Open TCG video. And today we are doing Weiss Schwarz. Now you probably noticed in the thumbnail. There's more than that. Well, yeah, they're over here on the chair. I can't grab all six. So yeah, Weiss Schwarz did just release this end of last month at the time of this, the Azur Lane series. And I picked up some because my friend got me into Azur Lane. So what we're going to do in this video is simple. We're going to open one of the trial packs, and then we're going to open up one of the booster packs and going in between each one. So it'll be trial deck, booster pack, trial deck, booster pack, trial deck, booster pack. So I also got scissors here in case I need to use them, in case I do, because there's tape on this. Actually, probably should have gotten a knife instead though, but I think all my knives are dirty. Trying to open this carefully without hurting myself. There, that should do it. I'll have to do that 2 more times. Oh, so I should probably this one up. This one is the Sakura Empire. This is the one based around Japan and Asia, and those, at least Japan to the Asia territories. And the character you see on here in the front, that's Ayanami. Actually, she's probably my favorite out of all the Azur Lane characters that I've seen. There are others, obviously, but Ayanami is actually one that I actually am very, very close to, so to speak, as far as characters are concerned. She's just so adorable. Just slide that off. There. Now, I didn't really go out and get a booster box for these things, for the trial decks, but I'll look into it either later this month or next month, depending on, what I do. So, yeah, we started off, Ayanami is the first one, as you can see. There's Ayanami. Kawakaze is the next one. I think that's how you say it, Kawakaze. You know what? I gotta flip these over. Let's see here. There's 2 more of the same Kawakaze, so I will put those down. Next up is Hibiki. Now, actually, I'm a fan of a different Hibiki than this one. The Hibiki I'm familiar with that I like is from Kantai Collection, or Kankole as they're also known as. But this is the Azur Lane version, so as you can see. And once again, we got the same 2 Hibikis to go with that. I had a friend who says, "Oh, duplicates." It's because they're in their trial deck. They're pre-made pack. They're pre-made deck, so you can use it right away. Isuzu, I think, is this one. I'm gonna be butchering some of the names here a little bit, just so you know. I'm doing my best. So, Akashi, my friend Hunter loves her. Actually, I think he loves all the characters from Azur Lane, as far as I know. Suzuki, I think it's pronounced, anyway. Suzuki. Oh, I should probably bring this up. All the characters you're going to see here, these are battleship girls. They're based on a specific battleship from World War I, World War II, stuff like that. Takao, I think is this one. Takao, I'm pretty sure, something close to that. I also told my friend I would show him some of these pictures of some of these cards because he was interested in getting some, but I don't know if he's ever going to get them. Inazuma. I think this is also a location in name of the location in Genshin. Inazuma, I think. And as far as Genshin is concerned, I'm waiting for Parker to get around to helping me do that, but we've got other stuff going on. First off, we're still working on Honkai, even though we've only done one recording session together. And we're going to be going back to Slime Rancher 2 pretty soon once this new update drops. So, Yoizuki, I think is her name. My friend Hunter is just going to love the looks of these cards. He's going to love the looks of these. I know this one because of Negopara, the little sister's name is Shiguri. Also, I will bring this up. I have 2 more Ayanamis, so you can see there's 2 more. The first one is usually the foil one, and then you get the other ones. Nagara. So you can see here. Also, if you want to look at these a little more closely, you'll have to like pause the video every time I show you a new card and just kind of read it as you want. I believe we've already seen this one. She looks familiar. Let me double check. Pretty sure we went through this character. No, it's actually a different character. Okay, the reason why I said this is because they're dressed similarly. Maybe they could be sister ships or something. But Atago, I thought she was one that we already looked at, but no, I double checked. There's another one that looks. There's another one that dressed similar to this, so I'm guessing they're sister ships. So I just assumed. Okay. For those of you who are right at home with Yu Yu Hakusho, Hiei. I know it's not the actual Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho, but it's spelled the same, and I'm pretty sure it's pronounced the same. Okay, I'm gonna be butchering this one. Congo. I have no idea. I'm sure my friend would be able to tell me when I send it to him, saying, "Oh, that's so and so." I'm doing my best. It's Japanese. I know how Japanese pronounced, but sometimes it's hard to pronounce them a specific way. Also, we got 2 more of those behind that. Did we? Hang on. I'm pretty sure we already. Oh wait, is that another? Yeah. Oh, that's fair. Double checking something. Give me a sec. Or maybe not. Maybe it was somebody else. Yeah, I guess it was somebody else. Never mind. Thought maybe I've already showed this off, but it doesn't look like it. I'm looking through my deck there, and I didn't see anything. Akagi. In the anime, she's probably one of the more main focused ones, aside from the ones from another faction, so to speak. But when they usually go to like the Sakura Empire area, they usually follow her and this one, Kaga, at the same time, as well as they also follow alongside Ayanami, because they're from the same faction, so to speak. There are 4 factions, but you only got 3 trial decks. Yeah, I didn't want the Iron Blood one, so throwing that out there. Speaking of which, Sakura Empire. I didn't want the Iron Blood one too much because, okay, so basically Iron Blood is mainly like the European countries, mainly like Germany, because Germany, Switzerland, Sweden, Norway, things like that. And I don't find a lot of those characters very interesting to me personally, whereas like these other ones I'll be showing off, they interest me more. So anyway, okay, there's that word again. So I'll just throw that up there so you guys can see it for yourself. That's the card right there. What is this one? This is known as, I think this is a stage card or something. Something like that. I don't remember. I mean, first off, I have not yet played a game of Weiss Schwarz, even though I've been wanting to. I just never get to. Sentiments and fireworks. So I guess we're going to get to some of the more stagey card kind of things. Now, this is the main reason why it was just these 3. And just so you guys know, I didn't know a card like this was going to exist. This one's called Snack Time. And as you can see, there's the characters there from the that's involved in the trial decks. So you can see Ayanami right there in the middle, and I'm pretty sure that's Javelin, and I think that's Laffy. I think that it looks like Laffy. Yeah, it is Laffy because I can see the ear there, her little rabbit ear that she has. So yeah, that's that. There's also 2 more of those, so I will set those aside, and then. Get Kaukaze, Hibiki, it's getting to repeats. Just going through this, making sure there's not anything else left. Another Ayanami card. Let's see. Oh, this. No, I think we've seen this one, but it has got the hollow. It has got the hollow, so I'll at least show it off. That was the last card that was in there. But yeah, that's that trial deck. Everything else that was after that one was repeats, so to speak. Duplicates. Well, it's not very much duplicates. If it's at the deck, you know, in deck you need more than you need duplicates in a deck. All right, so now we got done with the trial deck. Let's open up a booster pack and see what we get. Also, I had to buy these on eBay when I got paid earlier this month at the time of recording this, which is November of 2023, and I had to buy from two separate sellers. The trial decks came from one seller, and the booster packs came from another seller. I got the booster packs. I believe it was on a. I want to say it was a Friday, but I also want to believe it was a Saturday. But it was one of the two. And then today on a Monday, that's when I got the trial decks. So anyway, first booster pack, we got Shokaku. I'm guessing it's one of the Sakura Empire characters. So there's her. I'm gonna put this. I gotta clear this up a little bit. Put my Xbox controller down there. So I'm gonna put another pile here. Emden. Oh, this is an Iron Blood one. Actually, oh wait, is that it? Yeah, okay, that is Sakura Empire. I just can look down there. Emden. There's two characters on there, so I don't know which one's which, unless it's just a specific thing. No, it says Kansen, so it is one of them. I'll have to ask Hunter about this. Unless it's the same character, it's just different forms on them or something. But anyway. Bache, this is an Eagle Union character. And in Eagle Union, you can probably figure out where that's what part of the country that's from. Obviously. Birmingham, another Kansen and an Eagle Union card. Again, you can probably figure out where Eagle Union is. Okay, so we know three of them. What's the fourth one that you keep talking about? We'll get there. Okay, speaking of which, Ajax. This is the fourth. This is one of the ones from the fourth members. As you can see there, that's Royal Navy. Gee, I wonder what that's based on. Yeah, it's the UK. But you said Iron Blood was the European countries. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that UK is part of Europe that much. I mean, it is, but it isn't. According to my friend, at least that's how he looks at it. Because both in the UK, their currencies are both euros and pounds, depending on what part of the UK you're from. Is from what I heard. Next up, we got St. Louis. That's a what? Paris Libre. I'll have to ask him about that one, but I'm pretty sure that's Eagle Union, because St. Louis is in Missouri. So another one that says Paris Libre. I won't know what this one is. So Richelieu, something like that. I don't know. I'm sure my friend can tell you these names pretty easily. The Malin. Feature Domination. Okay, there's got to be more than just the four standard factions that I'm probably familiar with or something. Anyway, here's the next one. And finally, Upon the Shimmering Blue. Well, there's another one of my favorite characters. It's right there in the middle. That's Shimikaze. Shimikaze is one of my favorites as well, as far as part of the Sakura Empire. And here's the thing, I fell in love with the Kantai Collection Shimikaze first before the Azur Lane one. So anyway, yeah. Next up, we're doing this one. This is the Eagle Union one. So. Hang on. Let me just try doing it myself, because no way the scissors are fitting through there very well. Or maybe they were, and I just wasn't sure. Oh, there we go. Okay, got that. I guess the tape's not that hard to cut in half. It's surprisingly easy. I guess I don't need the scissors for that. All right. So now we're starting on the Eagle Union trial deck. Another play mat. Alright, let me see here. Do I have room for this somewhere? Well, yeah, if I just maybe like put this so here, I can put these here and then. Alright. First off, I brought her up before. You saw her on the card. That's Laffy. She is, how should we say, adorable. The same person who voiced her in the English also voiced Yoshino from Data Live, as well as one other character that will be also doing some Weiss Schwarz related stuff later this month. Who is it? I won't tell you until that happens. So stick around to see what that is. But anyway, yeah, she voiced the same character as two others I know. One of them being Yoshino from Data Live, and another one for a little later. Next up, we got Helena. She's cute too. I do like her a little. I don't know much about her, but she's kind of cute. I will admit that. Also got two dupes there because it's a deck. Benson is next. She's got rabbit ears as well, just like Shimikaze and Laffy. This next one is basically the city that is closest to where I am right now, Minneapolis. If I remember right, Hunter said she's based on a Native American, which makes sense because of the area I grew up with is around a lot of like, I think it's Sioux Indians and some other ones. I don't remember, but yeah, she's based on a Native American. And I know there's a corrector for that and everything, you know, Indian, whatever. I don't care. I grew up with certain words, and I just, you know, Indian, Native American, whatever you want to call them. I feel like sad that sometimes those particular people in general are getting censored behind things, and because of a controversy or because someone's got just a little uptight because it offends them. It's like, you just don't take it as offense. Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it. I will. Okay, throwing it out there. I know they're called the Washington Nationals, I think, right now. But before they were called the Washington Redskins. I think the Redskins was a better thing than what they had before they changed the name to. I think it's Nationals now. So when I played an NFL game, after a while, I realized that they had a name change. And I found out it's because someone took offense of the term Redskin, and I was like, okay, then just don't think about it, you know. Anyway, back to this. I'm sorry, I got a little bit of a rant there. Craven, I believe that's her name, Craven. Haman. If the thing around her shoulder isn't obvious, so what country she's based on? I don't know what will. North Carolina. Got a couple duplicates of her right now. There's going to be duplicates of the other ones too. It's just in the back of the deck, just like the last one. San Diego. There's a few cards from this particular deck I'm hoping to get. I mean, I don't know if it's in the deck or if they put it in the deck, but there are a few from the Eagle Union that I hope that they added, but I just don't know if they did or not. Baltimore. By the way, if you want to know more about Azur, yeah, you can check out the anime. Depending on how old you are, you can. There is an uncut version. My friend warned me about that, but he said it's only in the 6th episode, near the end of the episode. There's a bath scene with all the Eagle Union and what's the other one? Royal Navy cancel, so to speak. Depending on what version you either get it censored or uncensored. So, Gridley. This is the next one. Long Island. South Dakota. Oh, I should probably have told you guys this before I started the video. I have my window open because it's so nice out today. So if there's ever like sirens going by or someone revving their engine, racing the engine down that road or something, I will pause, my commentary, so to speak, wait for them to go by, and then I'll resume my commentary / stuff or whatever. But anyway, next one is Hornet. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always just pause the video, look at them that way. Anyway, a couple of duplicates. Just put those aside. Well, here's one of them I was hoping that they might have had in this deck, and I was happy they did. Saratoga. I know about Saratoga from Captain Ron. They mentioned the name, the USS Saratoga, a couple of times in the movie. And I actually had to ask my friends, like, is there a Saratoga in Azur? And he said, yes. And I found out this is her. Very happy. Yorktown. Here's the other cutie I was hoping they'd probably put in here. The Gray Ghost herself, Enterprise. And I cannot tell you how many times he had to embed that in my head, or implant that in my head to tell me that she's named the Great Ghost because of fog, like something about night fog and being able to outrun enemy ships and submarines, thinking that she's sunk. They confirmed that she's sunk, only for her to reappear somewhere out of nowhere. And even though they thought they sunk her, no, she's still there. So it's like that's how she got the name the Great Ghost. It's like, okay. Anyway, Eagle Union. So we're getting to the point where we're going to get close to the back of the deck and getting to the duplicates and everything. Hanging out with a teacher. For a second, I thought that looked like Ganyu from Genshin. It's not. I told you it was embedded in my head, now didn't I? Great Ghost. I didn't know they made a card of it either. Oh, jeez. He would be very happy to hear that. He'd be very happy to see that in general. Holy Night of Love and Peace. Oh. Do we not have a... Ooh. I didn't think of that. I hope that we do get a card of her. I'll leave it at who I'm talking about here in a bit if we don't get her. I'll have to open up the 2 packs first and maybe try to remind myself. A couple of duplicates there, so set those aside. Dupe. I think these are the dupe sides. Yeah, it is. And then, oh! Hang on. I have to look at something. Did this one? Okay, so I gotta show this off. Here was the last card in the trial deck that we opened up the last one. This is the last card that we got at the end of the deck in this one. It's signed. It's a signed card. I don't know if there's a chance for that in certain decks or not, but that's cool. I got a signed card. All right, I'll probably bring this up right now. So it was the kind of light purplish haired girl that with holding the little plushie. That's Unicorn. She is so adorable. She's shy and everything. I was thinking maybe like, oh, can I pull her too? No, I can't. No, I didn't. I'm hoping maybe we'll get her in one of these. That way, at least, that'd be cool, Because Unicorn's also one of the other ones that kind of is alongside, like, Ayanami and Laffy and the one we'll get into in the next one. Ooh, I'm happy with this one already. First up, we get in this pack, Honolulu. I do love Hawaii. Hawaii is awesome. I love Hawaii. I love Honolulu. I love everything about it. This one is Glorious. She's from the Royal Navy. Musu, Sakura Empire. Z46. She's from Ironblood. From the Ironblood one. Asasho. She's from the Sakura Empire. Wait. Asashio. Okay, I think I said it wrong though, but yeah, it's Asashio. Sakura Empire. Kitakaze. Also from Sakura Empire. Bombing ships. I have no idea what it's based on, or what it is that uses it. This is Northern Parliament. I have no idea how to pronounce this one, so I'm just gonna show it to you guys. I have no idea how that's pronounced. A friend would. He knows a lot about the world warships and all that better than I do. Rhapsody of Darkness is the last card in that pack. So you guys can see it. And now we move on to the last trial deck for the video before we do the last booster pack as well. Open this up. It's getting there. There we go. Almost. Got this side. There we go. Got that side. And now we got to get this side. Alright. Get that open. Didn't need the scissors after all. Well, I'll take this thing, and I brought the scissors over here earlier because I had it in a little box taped up, so I kind of had to open it up that way to get my package. There, I'll switch these over so I can put them right there. Alright, there we go. Alright, first card for this trial deck, which is based on the Royal Navy. Javelin. Next up we got is Glasgow. Like I said, I remember these. I believe these are going to be based on the UK area, so the United Kingdom, so England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. I think that's all there is. If there's a fifth one, I don't know about it, or I probably forgot. But yeah, Glasgow. Hermione is the next one. Friends will probably hear that and say, that's not Hermione. Wrong Hermione. A couple of dupes of her right there. Next up we got is Amazon. Next up we got is Icarus. I believe that's how you said it because of Kid Icarus, if I remember right. I don't play that series, but I'm sure some of you out there do. Eskimo is next. Next up we got is York. And there's a couple dupes after that one, so put those aside. Next up is Aurora. Next up is War Sprite, or War Spite, something like that. Dido, I think is his name. Is the name Dido? Got a couple dupes, so I'll set those aside. Next up is Newcastle. You can see some of these names are based on like locations and whatnot, and that is pretty cool. Like Eagle Union and Royal Navy, they're the ones that are they got ships based on like locations of what we have. Like I brought up Minneapolis. There's like South Dakota, St. Louis, Honolulu, things like that. And then you got Newcastle, and there's a few. I would say some others, but I don't want to go into too much with that, with the fact that I could be spawning one of the cards that might be in here. I know one from the Royal Navy I'm hoping to get in the trial deck that I'm hoping is in there, because she's very popular regardless. She needs to be in here. Centaur is next. Truth be told, she does look pretty cute. Right, because she reminds me of character from Data Life, from the movie Engine. In the movie named Mayuri or something like that. She kind of, her hair and her outfit kind of remind me a little bit of that. Duke of York is next. Nelson is next. And there's a couple dupes of her right there. Oh, here's one that I guess I didn't think about, but yeah, here's one of the cuties that I do like, Illustrious. Actually, that made me think that maybe when I brought up Unicorn, she might be in this deck. Actually, I thought Unicorn might be a Eagle Union character. Maybe she's in the Royal Navy. We'll find out. Victorious is next. Sun kind of probably went behind some clouds. Probably why it looked darker all of a sudden. Oh, next up is Royal Navy, which means I didn't get a Unicorn or the other card I was actually hoping for in the trial deck. I'll bring that up here in a bit, so as soon as we go through some of these cards. Royal Navy ships. Let me double check. Maybe I could see if she's in there. I'm looking for a Unicorn, just to be honest with you. I think yeah, I see Unicorn. So I guess Unicorn is a Royal Navy ship, but she's just not in the trial deck. It's kind of sad. In case you're wondering, she's right there. That's Unicorn. She's always right next to Illustrious. That's always the thing. Illustrious and her are always together. And there's the Unicorn plushie that Unicorn usually has. She calls her Uni. And that's also how she's able to become a warship. She uses Uni to do that. Never Ending Tea Party. Speaking of which, you can see Unicorn back there with Uni. I think that's Illustrious. I'm not sure. They're usually, yeah, because I see it says Illustrious right there on the little deck, on the little text there, just above the name of the card. So yeah, you can it's obviously Illustrious. Just kind of sucky that I didn't get a Unicorn or the other one. To the Proud You. I don't know what that means. If that's a term they use over there in the UK or something. And there's a couple dupes there. And yeah, we're getting to dupes from earlier, which means that's going to be the end of this trial deck. But I'm going to see if we... Nope, we did not. I was hoping for another signature card, but we didn't. But there's the thing there. So there's that. All right. And now for the last thing in the video, one last booster pack. All right, first one up is 119, I think it says. I think it says 119. So there's 119. You can probably get the signs coming up. If they get a little louder, if they get closer and louder, I'll pause my, well, not the video, but I'll stop talking so So Ryu, I think is the name. The designs are getting closer, so I may have to stop talking here for a bit. Oh wait, never mind, they stopped. Okay. I think they're just trying to get to the police station, most likely, which is like kitty corner from where I am. Oh, she's cute. Kavala, she's from Eagle Union. She's kind of cute. I kind of like her. I'll have to talk to my friend about that. Princeton. Kasuragi, I think is what it is. She's from Sakura Empire, I can tell. Yudachi, she's from Sakura Empire as well. It's an Eagle Union, but I do not know how to say the name, so I'm just going to show it to you guys, and maybe you can try to figure it out on your own. Reno. I have a friend who wanted to go to Reno. Well, he wants to move there is what it is. I think it was. But yeah. And finally, the last card. Owner's favorite. With a question mark, obviously. And that's it. So the other card I was hoping I would also pull along with all this was Belfast. I was hoping to get her too, but she's not in the trial deck. Neither was Unicorn. Kind of sad, but I got some of the ones I'm more familiar with, and I also saw some other ones I actually really like. And yeah, that's it. That's the Azure Lane video for Weiss Schwarz. Thanks so much for watching this video. I know it was a little long. I get it, but hey, you get to see all the cool cards. That's the positive. That's always the positive. You get to see all the cool cards they put into the trial decks. You got to see some of the cards from the booster packs. Can't say anything bad. Plus, you got to see a signature card. I pulled a signature card. It wasn't a trial deck. I don't know if they meant that, but it's cool enough that it was in the trial deck. I love that. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. I gotta upload this. This will be going live tomorrow on a Tuesday at noon. I'll most likely be at Scotty's place ready to record some Spyro. It'll be the last recording session of Spyro for Spyro 2 while we're there. I'm probably not be there for a while, but yeah, glad to finally get to do this. I've been waiting for the past few days. I've been waiting a long time ever since this was announced. Since back in the summer. My friend and I were excited about this, so yeah, I can't say anything more about that. I will be doing, like I said, there'll be another Weiss Schwarz one that'll be coming up later in the month. I'm hoping to keep my money saved for that. I think it'll be just one trial deck and maybe 3 or 4 booster packs. We'll see what happens. So until then, thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.